And off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. No run back here. Kickoff as we'll start at the 25. And the Denver offense ready to take over for the first time. Get a look at their 8th-year quarterback. His first season as a Bronco, though, Teddy Bridgewater. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. 19 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eric Ebron, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Bridgewater's throw into the hands of Fan. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Bridgewater now for Gordon on the draw. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Gordon on first down. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Bridgewater. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Throwing is Bridgewater. Looking sideline, incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Forced out to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Bridgewater. And he's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown, Broncos. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. McManus's point after is good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. To return, it's Cam Sutton. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Sutton now to return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now Kaepernick to try again here after the pick 6. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Kaepernick going to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it here with Gordon. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. To throw, Bridgewater. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Conley, and he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Boswell for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. And they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. K.J. Hamler returning it. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Melvin Gordon, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd down and 7. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. He finds his target, Ebron. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now Kaepernick. Short little throw to Ebron. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And the Broncos will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. This pass caught by Hamler. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle.
And K.J. Hamler really started to come on strong late in his rookie year. 2nd-round pick out of Penn State in 2020. Shifty, excellent speed, and good hands that he exhibited right there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The Broncos on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. Nifty move by Gordon. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. The kick by McManus is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. To throw is Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Tim Patrick there to make the grab. And the Broncos push further out in front. Now McManus for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's brought in by Harris. To throw, Kaepernick. He finds his man, complete. It's Harris. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Kaepernick now on first down. Ebron with it over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now Kaepernick again. Fighting Harris over the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Short little throw to Ebron. So we come up. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. On the give, this is Harris. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now Kaepernick. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a first down carry for Harris. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. He finds his man Johnson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run the counter. Harris. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Snell. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Benny Snell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Bridgewater from the gun on third down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. Here's Matt Bosher now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this has not been their best half so far. They're down double digits already and now forced to operate from inside their own 5.
And what they have to do now is not curse their fate as much as focus on the task at hand. Inside their own 5-yard line, they've got to be careful of taking care of the football and not turning it over for the defense to score additional points.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Kaepernick now to throw. Short little throw to Ebron. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Working with a 2nd and 4. They hand this off to Harris. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line. On first down, Kaepernick. He finds his man, complete. That's Harris. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Here's Kaepernick. He finds his man, complete. It's Harris. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Being chased out left. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the first down.
On first down, Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this one complete on the slant route. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Open man completes it to Claypool. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make this a second down. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Boswell's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. spectator for much of this game. This is first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Gordon. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. On 2nd down, Gordon once more. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And this one is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline. And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Hamler now on the return. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Bridgewater's throw there, complete to Hamler. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it down here to the 43. First down throw for Bridgewater. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Gordon. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And McManus able to put it through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He's got Johnson, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Kaepernick to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Down to a knee goes Bridgewater, and that ought to do it. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no